I've completed over 1,000 orders, but this is by far the longest, hardest and most complicated order so far. I'm going to be customizing 80 hoodies with 4 placements and 1 machine. But in addition, my customer has an event they need it for, so this needs to be shipped out ASAP. Obviously, everything's going to go nice and smoothly, right? So the order came in, and after the initial excitement, I immediately switched my attention to production. We've got delivery of boxes with all the hoods. We've organised all them into colours and got the thread colours we need for the design, which means the hard part is about to begin. Yay! Oh, and I forgot to mention that we gave them 30 beanie hats for free. These are the colours. How lovely, how wonderful. Love the lilac. We're giving away free beanie hats with any order. Inquire right now with the link in the bio. What are you waiting for? Inquire. So let's get started. The backs of the hoodies are not going to embroider themselves. They take 2 hours each, so let's go. I did the charcoal, I did the blues, I was literally just doing the blacks, it was going all right, and then this happened. Things were going so smoothly. This one is a complete disaster. The bobbin wasn't in properly, so then it started pinning up the design. The outline is there, the design is there. Thought it might be just how I put the bobbin in, so I fixed the bobbin and then did another one. This is how it came out. As soon as it got to the white, it got funky. But I've picked some out, and I wasn't gonna risk it with the black. Okay, so I was like, okay, so let me just re-upload the design, do it again, and do a tester just to double check. You'd think that would work, right? It did work. It worked. Look, it came out perfectly. I didn't do the blue bit because I didn't want to waste the thread, but it came out perfect. Look at the lines. Like, very demure, very cutesy. Everything's joining it. Everything is where it needs to be. So after this, I was like, okay, so we're good to go with the third hoodie, right? Yeah? You think so, right? Wrong. Can you believe it messed up again? Just my luck. Seriously? So that's the only option? Okay. So, yeah. The solution they gave us was an expensive one, and it will also cost a few days. Plus, I wasn't even sure if it would work, and that's an issue for a number of reasons. It was a sudden cost that we didn't foresee, but what choice did we have? At this point, we had to buy one, or we just couldn't continue. Firstly, I needed to get this out on time. Remember, my customer needed it for an event. So I'm basically just going through which sizes I've done and just double check against what I've actually written down on here. I spoke to the manufacturer of the embroidery machine and they told us to get one of these. Cost a bloody pretty penny though. So it's a tubular arm. It's meant to help to stabilize the designs. Like when you're doing back designs on a magnetic frame, it's quite heavy, so it kind of pushes down the frame. So this basically helps to stabilize it and keep it upright so the design doesn't go a bit funky. Let's hope it does the job. Otherwise, I don't go and waste money. This thing cost me over £200, so it better fix the problem. I was going to replace the hoodie, but then I wasn't going to replace the hoodie because I was like, let me just quickly fix it. We've had so much issues with this design. I have to unpick all of this, and I found out we just needed one tool to stop this from happening. When we were putting the magnetic hoop on the back, it was kind of swooping down, which is causing it to go out of place. So once it finished most of the design, which took like an hour by the way, when it was almost at the finish line doing the black outline, it would go wonky. We did like 30 hoodies and it was completely fine, but when it was getting to the last few hoodies, it kept messing up. So I've done the chest and I've done the 2 arms. Will the design work on the backs now that we have the stabilizer? The design looks so much more compact, so it's all in the right places now. Much better. It's the finish that I'm really worried about. We still have some time to go, so let's hope the blacks come out right. Black power. With that being done, it's time to wrap this thing up, but not before we've completed the beanie hats. Unlike the hoods, This was just a case of embroidering the front, which makes it so much more straightforward. Last hat, so I'm just going to get it ready, packaged, and send it over to my customer. So done. Yeah. This wasn't easy at all. From the beginning, I knew it wasn't going to be an easy job. Look at how much thread we've gone through. But I wouldn't have foreseen having to buy an extra £200 part late through the night, spending ages taking up these messed up designs, the uncertainty of whether I'd be able to complete it on time, and so on. But in the end, we got there.